Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am your friend Steve. The world of One Piece is full of legendary marksmen, but two names stand alone at the very top. On one side, the right hand of the red hair pirates, the man whose very blood runs through the veins of the Straw Hat's sniper, Yasopp. On the other, the cold-eyed, supersonic assassin of the Blackbeard pirates, Augur. Both are the deadliest long-range killers in their respective Yonko crews. Both can shoot a target you can't even see. But if these two absolute monsters ever put crosshairs on each other, who walks away? Today, we're settling it. Full breakdown of powers, first appearances, Haki mastery, and a frame-by-frame simulated battle. Let's go. First, let's introduce our fighters. Yasopp enters the story before we even know what One Piece is. Chapter 1 of the manga, Romance Dawn. Episode 4 of the anime, Luffy's past. The red-haired Shanks appears. Little Luffy is hanging out at Party's bar in Fuchsia Village, and among Shanks' rowdy crew is a grinning man with dreadlocks, a rifle slung over his shoulder, constantly boasting about his son Usopp. That's Yasopp, right from day one. Eiichiro Oda establishes him as a proud father. But the subtext is clear. This man's marksmanship is so legendary that even the world's future pirate king's best sniper idolizes him. So what are Yasopp's abilities? We haven't seen him go all out in the main story yet, but we've got plenty of clues. First, his base marksmanship is portrayed as nearly supernatural. In a databook, it stated he can shoot the antenna off an ant at 100 meters without even using a scope. In the non-canon, but Oda supervised Chapter 0, he effortlessly destroys a distant target while laughing. He doesn't need gadgets, he uses his bare eyes and pure instinct. That implies an insane level of visual acuity and spatial awareness, bordering on Kenbun-shoku Haki even before it's explicitly named. Second, as a commander under Shanks, the man known as the Killer of Observation Haki, it's an open secret that Yasopp's Haki is monstrous. Yasopp is part of the Haki pressure wave that paralyzes an admiral from miles. Enter Augur. His first appearance is in Chapter 222 during the Jaya arc, adapted in anime episode 146. Oda tells us this guy can kill moving targets from beyond visual range. He's a sniper who literally believes bullets have predetermined destinations. Chilling. Augur's abilities get a terrifying upgrade after the time skip. During the whole Cake Island arc, we see him pursue the Straw Hats, and he showcases a new power, the Wapu Wapu no Mi. The Warp Fruit. This paramecia allows Augur to teleport himself and anything he touches to any location within his line of sight, or even to coordinates he can mentally visualize. In Egghead, he warps his enormous crewmate Jesus Burgess right onto a marine battleship's deck, and instantly warps away with Kobe. For a sniper, this is a game changer. He can fire a bullet, warp to a completely different angle before the shot lands, fire again, disorient the enemy, vanish the moment he's targeted. He can teleport his own bullets. Not directly shown, but he can touch a bullet before firing, or warp himself the instant after firing to escape retaliation. He could appear behind an opponent, point blank, and shoot. This makes Augur perhaps the most mobile marksman in the series. Now let's talk Haki. Because in a battle between top-tier snipers, Observation Haki is the ultimate decider. Who's the best in Haki? The answer, based on all available evidence, is Yasopp, and by a significant margin. First, the basics. Augur has demonstrated incredible natural eyesight that mimics Kenbun-shoku. To shoot those seagulls from that distance without a scope, he must perceive minute movements, predict flight paths, and calculate trajectories with superhuman precision. That's essentially a raw, untrained form of visual Kenbun-shoku. He's also a New World veteran by now, so he almost certainly has actual Haki. But we've never seen him use it to predict another person's attacks or sense intentions. So, verdict: best Haki Yasopp, fight winner Yasopp. Van Augur's destiny might have been to challenge the red-haired sniper, but in this battle, fate's thread was cut by a man who sees the future. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which One Piece sniper you think could actually push Yasopp, maybe Usopp in the future. Until next time, keep your observation Haki sharp. Peace.